My bill, H.R. 6028, the Legislative Branch Agencies Clarification Act, provides important reforms to the Library of Congress, the Government Publishing Office, and the U.S. Copyright Office, with the goal of ensuring proper oversight, continuity of leadership, and operational efficiency. I have long been troubled by the fact that some functions and agencies that truly belong with the legislative branch are actually controlled by the executive branch. For example, since 2016, I've introduced measures that would transplant the Office of the United States Trade Representative from the lawn of the White House to the lawn of the Capitol, where it constitutionally belongs. That's not this bill. This bill does some lesser things and does some good things, but that's not this one. But it shows that I have long felt that we need to get this ship straightened out. My work on H.R. 6028, and with huge amounts of help from our great committee staff, they've done great work on this, Mr. Chairman. They really have, and we've gotten some glitches fixed, and I think the final product recognized in the amendment nature substitute is a really good product, but it arises from that same principle that what is rightfully should be Congress's should be Congress's. We rely on these institutions such as the Library of Congress and the Government Publishing Office to help carry out our constitutional responsibilities. Yet despite being legislative branch agencies, their leadership is currently, and has been for over 100 years, appointed by the President and then confirmed by the Senate. This arrangement has created structural inconsistencies and at times uncertainty regarding the oversight and administration of these institutions. H.R. 6028 addresses this issue by updating the appointment and removal process for the Librarian of Congress and the Director of the Government Publishing Office. Under the legislation, bipartisan nominees will be recommended by the chairs and ranking members of the House Administration Committee and the Senate Rules Committee, and congressional leadership would select the agency head. This approach mirrors the appointment process for the Architect of the Capitol, which this committee previously helped establish and which was enacted into law on a bipartisan basis. Given the central role of the Library of Congress and the Government Publishing Office plays in supporting the daily work of Congress, it is only natural their leadership should be selected through a process anchored inside the legislative branch. This bill also clarifies the governance of the U.S. Copyright Office, which is the center of protecting the intellectual property rights of American creators, innovators, and businesses. And in all fairness, the Copyright Office performs executive-like functions and such as administrating copyright registrations and issuing regulations. To reflect those responsibilities, the bill provides that the Register of Copyrights will be appointed by the President with the advice and consent of the Senate. By modernizing leadership structures and clarifying lines of authority, H.R. 6028 strengthens the institutions that support Congress in fulfilling its constitutional duties. And I want to thank my colleagues for all their contributions to this legislation, including some former members who gave us some good insight, and look forward to working together to advance these important reforms